Hello, everyone, and welcome back to, well, not back, but welcome to a new stream series that I'm doing. Hi, Floof. Hello, 33. This is going to be the start of the History of Strangereal series, where I'm going to play every single one. Hello, Amadeus. Hello, Fusion. Welcome back to part one. Yes, Floof. Welcome back to part one. But we're going to be doing the History of Strangereal series. We're going to be playing every one of the mainline Strangereal games as canonically as possible in chronological order. As you can see from the lovely loading screen I was given permission to use and add titles to by Solitus Eversol. We're doing the Belkan War. Alphabetical order, no. The Belkan War begins when Belka invades Ustio and Osea in March 25th, 1995, in order to the most important conflict in Ace Combat's history. Well, there's a reason why it's called Zero. But yeah, Belka invades Osea and Ustio to get the new valuable resources that were discovered in Ustio and the neighboring Great Lakes region. Osea has no problems defending itself and creates a coalition. Ustio joins, but Ustio, as a small nation, doesn't really have much in the way of defenses. So they hire a bunch of mercenary pilots. And one of them is Cypher. And challenge you something around. Pick the ace game and play each mission with different aircraft in alphabetical order. Put that down for an idea for later, Floof. But at the moment, we're doing a cannon run, which means this is the only aircraft I'm allowed. So we're going to pick up the first mission is going to be in April of 1995. We're only going to be using the F-15 Charlie, the Ustio livery. And for our ace-style path, we are going to start as a knight, as a wild-eyed idealist. Nice. Then, as the war goes on, Cypher will be corrupted by the promise of easy money through blood. I know, ad. And will be drawn into the mercenaries style. But after a certain point in the war, Cypher will become disillusioned and cynical. SC Eagle in the series changed my mind. Nikolai, I can't because I agree with you. It's an idea. It's a bad idea, so I'll randomly. Alright, ad's over. But yeah, so we start the run as a wide-eyed idealist, a knight. Then, as the missions go on, Cypher will be corrupted by the lure of easy money and become a mercenary. Then finally, after the climax of the war, Cypher will become disillusioned and cynical, war-weary, and will go back into the pragmatism of a soldier. Lord of the Round Table, I pray for your success. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get the war started. I will be reading off operation titles and dates for these. So SP New Game, we're going to be doing this on normal because I don't want to play this on Ace anymore. November 25th,
Yeah.
2005, near a disputed border.
It's going to take a while. It happened years ago.
What's up, Cross?
Did you know there are 3 kinds of aces? Those who seek strength, those who live for pride, and those who can read the tide of battle.
No, alphabetically, Floof.
Those are the 3.
Yeah, this is Delarus.
He was a true ace.
He was a fighter pilot they called Solo Wing Pixie. He was a colleague of the man I seek. 10 years ago, there was a war that engulfed the world.
The war 10 years ago.
The Belkan War. And in that war was a pilot who trailed across the sky and disappeared from history. He was a lone mercenary who inspired
Is there supposed to
both
be music?
fear and admiration.
Oh, there we go.
He is the man I seek. And so, with the words of Solo Wing, the curtain rises.
It was a cold and snowy day.
April 2nd, 1995, Valet Air Base. Operation Crossbow, 1300 hours.
Listen up. We have a situation on our hands. A major squadron of Belkan bombers has crossed our border, and it's making its way here, to Valet Air Base. Apparently, they intend to attack our base in an initiative to gain hegemony over the entire Republic of Ustio. Valet Air Base is our country's last line of defense. If our base falls, no one will be left to stop Belka from taking over Ustio. Your mission is to destroy the squad of bombers and defend our base. Belka's invasion must end here.
All right, so this is Operation Crossbow. The time or the date is April 2nd, 1995. Time 1300 hours local time. Area Valet Air Base, Ustio. We're going to be in night style for now. Also, I bought all the SP weapons finally. So all the weapons and planes have been unlocked. Not all the skins yet, but I'm getting closer. Alright. The F-15C Eagle. Nicknamed the Eagle, this air superiority fighter boasts top-class maneuverability and superior payload capacity, as well as outstanding mission survivability. This is probably the best loadout of any Eagle, or Charlie Eagle in the series. AMRAAMs, or Mark 84 large bombs, and AIM-9X Sidewinders. We're going to take the AMRAAMs. Here we go. GALM, Ustio Air Force 6th Air Division, 66th Air Force Unit.
Guess all you boys managed to get up. GALM 1, GALM 2, maintain present course. This is GALM 2, roger that. Moving.
The Cypher's tracking also cannon. They're going to be flying before we go. I don't know, but the iconic cannon is always the Eagle. So I'm just doing the Eagle. Also, the Eagle has the thematic red and blue with Pixie. Formation, better than the Eagle. Yeah. Now the Eagle in Mission 1 is definitely an aesthetic choice. Fox 3. The music. Yeah, I love Glacial Skies.
Second enemy bomber down. Stay sharp out there. Visitors battling. This is Auto 5. IFF is out of commission. Unable to carry out duty. Withdrawing from Operation Airspace. One of the bombers has left the battle. You must have checked him out. Why would he leave after getting this far? I'm gonna come out on top today. Focus 2. Those escort planes are well trained. They're not taking the bait. This is a last struggle. Kill confirmed. Welcome.
I need to kill the Ace first before you go after the bombers, Pixie.
Go on, shot down a bandit. Watch out, the enemy's locked onto you. I don't have time for that. It's every man for himself.
Hot wine. Yeah. I think it's a European thing.
Crazy maneuvering. Go on, shot down a bandit.
Yeah, in America, wine is, or most alcohol is typically served chilled. Because we're just a hotter climate than most of Europe.
Come on, Pixie, leave a few for us, will ya? Roger. Watch out, the enemy's tracking you on radar. Base command, I mopped up those escort planes.
Well,
Continuing on.
there are certain drinks I prefer hot and certain drinks I prefer cold. Soft drinks, alcoholic beverages, juices, I all prefer chilled.
Successfully intercepted.
I'd
I'd like to see how those Belkan cowards report back to their superiors.
cocoa,
Cypher,
um,
you and me are gonna get along just fine.
coffee-ish beverages I tend to prefer hot. And tea, I can drink either.
All team, you have permission.
It depends upon my mood.
It all started on that snowy day. My first impression was
given by a special figure affinity, but that's the same
He
case
had
as Phoenix
potential.
version of the F-16 by 6. By any count in the ACZ, Cypher only canonically flies the Eagle. Yeah, I've the only wars here that we're gonna do that are gonna have dubiously canon aircraft are gonna be Ace 5,
On Valet Air Base has failed.
because I am including the entire Tomcat family.
Well decide who wins the Belkan War.
I,
I, for one, will be counting on you.
instead of just the F-14A. And A7, because I don't know when the switch happens. And then Ace Combat 2, Because even though the cannon plane is the Su-35, you don't start out with it on a campaign run. So I'm going to be using dubiously cannon aircraft until I can unlock the Su-35. In which case, then we're going just with the Su-35. So it came up. Mulled wine, also known as spiced wine. It's an alcoholic beverage usually made with red wine along with various mulling spices and sometimes raisins, served hot or warm, and usually served at Christmas markets in Europe. When it comes to 7, I just think the switch to the F-22A happens after Mission 15. For me, I have the switch taking place at War Crime Island. Because as Sly mentioned, the briefing tells you to pick your aircraft and make it fast. What about 4? 4 will start out with the F-4 Phantom for the first mission only. Then we're switching to the Raptor. The reason why I'm giving the Phantom is because Mission 1 in Ace Combat 4 canonically has you taking off from a carrier in the Phantom. That's why. So let's give you the Ratswood Squadron. Stupid permanently use the F-14A. Just can't do that in gameplay sort of wise because the A. Yeah. But because I don't like the Phantom in 4, I am getting rid of it as soon as I can, in which case, Mission 2, we're going to the Raptor.
The Belkan War is shrouded in mystery. But now, a decade after the peace accords, a portion of the records was finally released. I quickly got a hold of it. Wanting more details, I acquired information from unknown sources. There was a reason for my obsession. The roots of the war lie in the Belkan Federal Law Review that took place in 1988. Belka, suffering from economic strife, permitted its eastern territory to secede, and the Republic of Ustio was born. But Belka's economic troubles did not subside. Meanwhile, taking advantage of the situation, the world superpower Osea continued to flourish. Amidst the economic panic, an extreme right-wing party took power within
The
Belka,
Rawl Party.
aiming to restore strength and stability to the nation. And on March 25th, 1995, with the discovery of natural resources in Ustio, Belka began to invade its neighbors.
Apparently, I have profanity filter
It
enabled.
was the beginning
And it was
of the
obscuring the
Belkan
F's
War.
in the names of those planes.
Unprepared, each country fell quickly before
The US
the
would have
might
done
of
the
the
same
legendary
as
Belkan Air
Well,
Force. In just a few
Cross.
days, they occupied all territories.
what
except for the
country
mountain
draws
In
a
response,
lot,
the occupied Ustio
or what
government
country does
military
Osea draw the
placed
most
all
of
their
its
hopes on a
inspiration
joint
from?
operation between Osea and the foreign mercenary forces. This, of course, can be found in any history book. But I noticed a strange similarity in the materials I gathered. There were several accounts about a mercenary, all followed by the code word, demon. But most of the information was incomplete. Still, I was intrigued. I decided to pursue the history of the Belkan War through this mercenary. I was certain I would find something there. Would it be the hidden truth behind the war, or just another battlefield legend? I wasn't able to meet the mercenary himself. Actually, it's questionable if he ever did exist. But thanks to some old friends in the military, I was able to track down several individuals who knew him. Soloing, is one such man.
Operation Rosalind. I'll do it after the briefing.
We must regain control over Route 171, which runs through Arlen to secure a transit route for our ground troops. There are bridges along this route, 3 over the RA River, all heavily guarded by the Belkan Armored Corps. Securing this route is critical to Ustio's attack
story
on the
about
Belkan
it,
forces.
It's actually based off of a true story.
Secure the supply line between our
An
forces
Israeli
and
F-15 pilot had a mid-air collision with an Israeli A-4 that was doing a chase for a training documentary sort of thing. And the F-15 pilot realized that, you know, he lost control, but as long as he was going fast, he could maintain control. So he decided to land. He couldn't see his right wing, but that's because of all the fuel that was escaping. It vaporized and kind of made a cloud, so he couldn't see it. After he landed and got out, he realized that his wing was gone to the wing root. And he later said that if I had known that I was missing my entire right wing, I would have ejected. But that is the story of Solo Wing. Well, time to go to bed. See you. All right, Nicola. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so this is Operation Rosalind. April 15th, 1995. 10:20 hours local time. And we are in Arlen, Sapin. Yeah, Sapin ended up getting invaded too. Why do I have pings? Hold on. I has messages. It's just random. Okay. Ba, ba, ba.
Tom 1, you are cleared for takeoff. Tom 1, altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
Good luck.
This is AWACS Eagle Eye to Gom. The target is in formation along the highway. Commence the operation. Keep an eye on us up there, AWACS. Belkan ground forces are blocking off our transport route. Destroy them all.
You got it. Yeah, I never knew that we were actually in Sapin for this. till today.
I'll get it back. Civilian houses are within the planned range of attack. Is that part of the operation? I don't think Cypher wants to go through with this.
That for Cypher Strike, even though he never used it. That could be. Storage, get back here.
Enemies tracking you on radar. Enemy aircraft down. Approaching gun range. Radar lock. Missed.
God damn it.
Garcelle 5, you okay? What's your status?
Pickle.
Enemy armored vehicle
Oh,
destroyed.
it's bursting there, look. Flying out second. Oh, yeah.
We gotta strike while the iron's hot. AA guns destroyed. Keep an eye out for SAMs. They're gonna give us all they've got.
Damn it.
Here they come again. 3 o'clock. Locked on.
Fuck.
Our communications have been cut off. AA guns destroyed. Radar lock. We're gonna get slaughtered down here. I'll push the first unit down. Units, engage the Allied forces. The operation is proceeding smoothly. Eliminate the remaining forces. Did anyone request backup? Keep trying until we get a response. Things are gonna get tricky if reinforcements show up. The owners of those houses will probably be back once this war is over.
Vero.
What happened to our orders from HQ? Locked on. We're in a panic down there. We just might be able to win this. Break! Missile! Where the hell are those reinforcements? Radar lock. SAM destroyed. Break! Missile! I'm sure this fight will change the look of this place.
Let me once mention a hypothetical of it being used by Cypher prior to the Belkan War. Yeah, that could be it.
Locked on.
The Cypher Draken.
Watch out. The enemy's tracking you on radar. Missile warning.
Would be an eagle. Usrik, what part of Cannon Run do you not get? Of course!
Radar lock.
Cypher canonically flies the eagle. I didn't pick it, the game did! I know you're joking.
Column 1.
Good to see you.
Evaded. Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar. Missile evaded. Radar lock.
Two sides.
SAM destroyed.
Can't wait to join Skype. Yep. Ace 8.
Warning, the enemy's
Um,
tracking you on radar.
I might decide to make a channel in my Discord for Ace Combat Online VC and like an LFG or something. I might need help setting that up because I have no idea what I'm doing. But that way, for people who want to find players or on the Ace Combat Online streams, if y'all want to join me on some of those matches, that could be what it's for.
Operation complete. Now the Allied forces can secure a military transport route. Well done, GOM team.
All right.
Looks like luck was on your side again today, Solo Wing. Yeah, well, I've had my fill of going home without wings.
The mission was a success. Passage along Route 171 has been secured. Thanks to you, Ustio will now be able to launch a counterattack.
Okay. Yes. We don't have a full list of jets and anything. Not quite. Imagining Cool and Flanker together. Yeah. I know there's going to be Flanker and I know there's going to be an Eagle. I don't know if the Mud Hen is part of it yet or not.
We will be monitoring the airspace B7R, currently under Belkan control.
Hot Russian wife.
Strong opposition is expected by enemy
Well,
squadrons.
Crust, you're going to have to fight Bartlett off for the Major.
Which may interfere with communications.
Only the
In short,
night
this
peacetime
will not be a walk
lasted.
in the park.
Yeah.
The
That would've
B7R
been nice.
airspace is located above an area rich in subterranean resources, where many conflicts have been fought in the past.
But nature abhors a power vacuum,
Contact. The time has come
and the
for your
collapse of the Soviet Union left a big one. And America couldn't fill it by ourselves. Who needs the Major when you got She's actually a lot closer to freshman in college than I initially thought. I thought she was like, you know, senior. No, she's freshman in college. But, alright, hold on. I forgot about the briefing thing. To give the location and stuff, because I was thinking
Head
about something
Operations
else.
has issued an emergency order for a reconnaissance mission to be conducted near the border. You will be monitoring the airspace B7R, currently under Belkan control. Strong opposition is expected by enemy squadrons, and the presence of a magnetic field has been detected, which may interfere with communications. In short, this will not be a walk in the park. The B7R airspace is located above an area rich in subterranean resources, where many conflicts have been fought in the past. You're authorized to engage enemy planes upon contact. The time has come for your skills to be tested.
All right, Operation Choker 1, April 20th, 1995, 1120 hours local time, area B7R, South Belka. on the Belka-Ustio-Ocean border. Pretty much part of His Blue Angel Sunbirds. Yeah, she is she is part of the Yuktobanian acrobatic team. Yes. But anyway. This will be the last time that we have to abide by the night. In fact, I might actually have Cypher go after the yellow targets starting now. Because he's like, oh, I'm getting a lot of money. And we're already guaranteed getting Indigo, so. So Pixie having an influence on makes it. Yeah. You see, my headcanon of Cypher is that he is a very young pilot.
The round table. It was the grand stage where we pilots performed.
I would put
We were
him
all on
under
equal
20
footing,
years old.
fighting under the same conditions. No affiliation.
I would even go so far as say
hindrance.
he lied on his
Aces from
application.
every
He's
nation
17.
crisscrossed through those skies in pursuit of air
So the
superiority.
lure of money and power would
The only
be
rule of engagement was to survive.
very strong. But also is why he would be a wide-eyed idealist at first, because look at PJ.
Enemies on radar. Exercise caution.
Well, my headcanon, I kind of have to have him be as young as possible, because my fanon is Cypher is Mobius 1. And if he's 17, the math checks out. Now, I will reiterate, in canon, Cypher and Mobius 1 are two separate people. I just prefer the head canon. So no, I'm not going to be like, oh, Cypher is Mobius 1 canonically. No, I'm not going to do that.
Radar lock. Bandit down. Nice shot. Bandits in gun range.
So Sly, if you're in the chat, don't worry.
Locked on. GOM 1. Missile launched.
But canonically, I do think Cypher is young. Between 18 to 22.
Shack on the target.
Just because of how relatively unknown he is. And,
Launch. Launch. Cypher, we'll fly into the round table. Proceed with caution.
it just
Warning.
makes
Radar
more
shows
sense to
additional
me
craft
that if
approaching
he was
area B7R
young.
at high speed. Go 2 to GOM 1. Enemy reinforcements. Probably the main force. Indigo 1 to all units.
Oh shit. Indigo. Belkan Air Force 7th Air Division. Shit. Canonically, the Night Merc Soldier route is to be believed by canon and all else to be true. Cypher would probably be in his late teens or early 20s. Well, he has stories to him already. He still has to prove himself. Hence ACC. Yeah.
GOM team, we cannot authorize a retreat. Intercept them.
Yeah, I think in this fight, Cypher would be heavily influenced by Pixie to reject the Knight playstyle because of Pixie's critique of Indigo's philosophy. Also, I would assume that Cypher kind of looks up to Pixie at this point as kind of like a mentor, a badass to model his behavior after.
Approaching gun range. What were those guys doing? Missed. Golem 1, Fox 2. Enemy fighter confirmed down. Apparently that was their captain. Those mercenaries are crazy.
That long game actually fits that conclusion. This even helps support that by sharing the final two Indigos in the fight. Yeah.
Fox 2. Fox 2, Fox 2. Golem 1, missile launched. Missile off target. Missile launched.
Oh my god. Jesus frackin'.
Approaching gun range.
And this is why I hate the PS2 games in gameplay. Their missiles are bullshit.
Bandits in gun range.
Thank you, Pixie.
All Belkan reinforcements confirmed down. Mission complete. Return to base. Incoming message from Allied Forces Operations Command. Allied Naval Force has begun its advance. We appreciate your work. Looks like we were just a couple of decoys. Yo, buddy. You still alive?
Yep.
It seems B7R is more heavily guarded than we thought. If it wasn't for you, this ploy of ours probably would have failed. Keep up the good work.
Alright. Hold on, I'm looking up something. Okay, Galkanos has 1, 14, 15, 16, 20, 24 yellow targets. Round Hammer has 15 yellow targets. Okay. Cool. Oh shit. I was looking at the best route to get the most yellow targets for me. I think we're going Gelkinos. Operation Offensive Campaign number 4101. Okay, I'll get it later.
The Ustio and Osean coalition forces are to launch a joint campaign. The collective strategic military force of the two armies will be referred to as the Allied Forces. The campaign will be called Offensive Campaign number 4101.
Dimitri.
The objective
Yeah.
of this operation is to secure a sea
Well,
transit
Dimitri
of the
was
Allied forces. To secure this channel,
shot down before the last
forces
one.
occupying the Futuro Canal must be cleared out. You will be given a choice of missions in this joint operation. Offensive Campaign number 4101 will be comprised of the following 3 air missions. First, there is Operation Gelnikos. This is an
That's the one we're
air-to-air
gonna be
surface
doing.
operation, whose objective is to wipe out Belka's air squadron, port facilities, and surface weapons. Next is
Because of the
Operation
sheer amount of
Wildcat.
yellow targets.
This is an air-to-surface operation.
We
whose
need to
objective is
go
wipe out the
to
Belka
Mercenary
fleet,
before
port facilities, and surface
Mission 10.
weapons. And the last mission is called Operation Costa. This is an escort mission, whose objective is to protect the
Mentioning
naval
divine
vessels in
involvement,
Osea's
even a
third
supply
fleet,
sense is whatever
including its
it's
state-of-the-art air
I know,
which will be making a trial voyage. Fierce resistance by Belkan forces is expected.
I
on 3 missions.
wish there were
Choose carefully which one you wish to
Euctibonian allied
That's all.
units. But whatever. Alright. Operation Offensive Campaign number 4101. April 24th, 1995. 1140 hours. Area for Futuro Canal on the Osea-Sapin border. Just kind of would say they're involved enough. Yeah, it would just be nice if we could see it on screen.
Eagle Eye to GOM team. Destroy all Belkan forces stationed in the port. Secure a route of passage for the Allied fleet. I've made visual contact with Futuro Canal. Enemy planes have been spotted on the radar. All units prepare to engage. You're here already? That was faster than our estimate, but still within a margin of error. Engaging the Allied forces. There's the counterattack signal. I've been waiting a long time for this day.
Echo.
There must be some jamming facilities around here. If we can take those out, our radars should clear up. Give them a good one for senseless attacks. I know how you fight, Cypher. Prepare to initiate anti-aircraft fire. Hurry!
Well, let's just say you're rubbing off on me there.
Missile launched. I can send our tanks into action at any time. Break missile. Enemy armored vehicle destroyed. Radar lock. Cypher, don't underestimate the Belkans. They'll do anything it takes to protect that canal. Jamming has been cleared. Good job.
I'm better. Why am me?
Locked on. Sam destroyed. Keep it up. Just a little bit longer. Bandits in gun range. I'll finish it off with the next shot. Gone 1. Missile launched. Gone 1 and 2. The enemy forces are almost eliminated. Keep at it. Approaching gun range. This is our motion. We'll never lose it. This is a significant hurdle to overcome if we want to take back Ustio. Failure is not an option. We should be able to pull it off with Cypher and Pixie on our side. 2 Ustio fighters. That eagle with a red wing. That's... Anyone will get desperate if they're getting pounded, and Belka's no exception. Bandits in gun range.
Ah.
We'll stop them here. Missed. Fox 2, Fox 2. As a member of the Air Force, I'll defend this area.
There we go.
Enemy forces eliminated. Nice work, comm team. This should make your next operation a whole lot easier. Mission success confirmed. Allied fleet, begin your advance. This is Commander Weaker on the Kestrel. We appreciate the great air support.
Call there being Ectobonian defectors. There are Ectobonian defectors in A World with No Boundaries, but you only knew that from the Soul Records. Also, Schwartz Leader and Schwartz 2 are Ectobonian as well. But they're on the side of the Belkans. So they're probably expats.
Thanks to
Probably
your
wanted
Operation
by
Geldos,
Ectobonian, in fact.
Campaign number 4101 was a success. The Futuro Canal will be a vital stronghold for the Allied forces.
Alright, we are making our way down to Merc. Operation Varsity, May 12th, 1995. Solus Ortis. I gotta take a quick break. I'll be right back.
The mountain town of Solus Ortis is located just outside Ustio's capital, Directus. The Allied forces will deploy airborne troops, comprised primarily of Osia's 101st Airborne Division, over Solus Ortis, in a surprise air and ground attack on the Belkan forces. This operation will play a critical role in Ustio's liberation. Your mission is to provide support for the airborne troops. Destroy Belka's surface-to-air defense network and all interceptor aircraft, securing a safe drop zone for the airborne troops. Be aware of civilians still inside Solus Ortis. Your actions will determine their fate. Good luck.
Alright, so this is Operation Varsity. Takes place on May 12th, 1995 at 0550 hours local time. Solus Ortis, which is located in Ustio. It is an isolated rural town located in the mountains of southern Ustio. It was occupied by the Belkan army, then later liberated by Allied forces. So yeah.
Escort units, this is the 122nd Airborne. We're now entering the designated airspace. We can't return to base until we empty this transport. We're counting on you. First, attack any anti-air troops positioned at our parachute unit's drop destination.
You got it.
Get your asses in gear, people! You gotta jump or you're of no value to this unit! Anyone showing weakness will be left behind! Use that anger to get fired up and take them out! Understood? Go get them! Go, go, go! We're the best! We're the best! Move, move, move! Don't stop the thing, just keep moving! They're a brave bunch of soldiers. I'll give them that.
Still a 9 no, actually, well, we are still technically in night, but we are making our way to Merc, Sakale. Also, welcome to Strem.
Break missile. Golem 1, missile evaded.
But yeah, we are starting down the mercenary path.
SAM destroyed.
So if I see yellow target, I am going for it. No worries.
If they take control of the ground, we're finished. Dispatch troops to Sector D2. Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar. I wasn't informed there'd be such a large disposition of troops. Golem 1, missile evaded. Radar lock. Missile launched. We're gonna be shot full of holes before we even hit the ground.
Calm down, you crybabies.
Tracking you on radar.
Oh, okay. Well, too far apart. Fair enough.
Parachute unit immediately, even if it affects our second interception. There's too many to cover.
3D2. Hang on. Did they make their dev name scaries? That's two. I don't. Maybe?
Missile break.
If you're referring to PW's devs, possibly.
There's still a lot of soldiers up in the air. How many could have dropped to the ground? Belkan fighters confirmed on radar. Comm team, destroy them. Radar lock. SAM destroyed.
Even though FAN loves to one-up Ace Combat at every chance he can get, he is an Ace Combat fanboy, so it makes sense. if it was an obscure reference.
Mayday, mayday, mayday! Requesting support. AA guns destroyed. Bandits in gun range. He's firing at me. I'll evade it. There are a pretty bunch of soldiers. I've got to do my part to help them out. Missile hit. Watch out. The enemy's tracking you on radar. Approaching gun range. Our allies' support operation is going as planned. Continue on with your duties.
Come here, Onwalt.
You'll never find a group of soldiers with more pride than them.
I don't know, I think the Belkan Knights have that covered. They're very much suffering from the sin of pride.
The rest is up to air support. Protect those soldiers in the shoot zone. I'll draw away the enemy planes.
I think he had an idea. He really didn't pan out like
Company 2 has regrouped, but we're short on weapons here. Radar lock.
Yeah, I could see FAN being bitter that A7 did so well compared to his game.
Missile warning. Bandits in gun range. Nice kill.
Well, I mean, PW is essentially the only other game
Out. The enemy's tracking.
that is really Ace Combat-like.
Radar lock.
Everyone else either goes too hard into the simulator or realism thing, or they're so obscure and hard to control that nobody really wants to play it.
Bandits in gun range. Missile break. Locked on.
Came from behind.
Shoot on the target. Incoming message from Operations Command. Airlift operation was a success. All enemy forces near Solus Ortis have been eliminated. The rest is up to the ground forces. GOM team, mission complete. Return to base.
Cypher and Pixie are such an iconic pair. Like, with the themed liveries that they have, and how their story and character interactions play out. I mean, for iconic thing, they're the most iconic. Even though I think Talisman and Shamrock are just as close, if not closer, in terms of friends.
You are cleared to land.
Cypher and Pixie just have the story and thematic, symbolic edge, and like symbolism and everything else like that. So.
Turn right.
Yeah, PW is definitely made for Ace Combat fans. And the dev, R2, or RDB2, I don't remember what it He is. I don't get any. I'm trying to one-up base combat from him at all. It's the writing that I get that from. Fairy Talisman. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. Talisman and Shamrock's livery is off Grey Slop, and I don't like it.
Operation Varsity succeeded. Ground troops are now en route to Solus Ortis. It won't be long now before Ustio is liberated.
Alright, we are now into Soldier. God, I hope I can get to Mercenary before Mayhem. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm going to have to specifically hunt down every single yellow target I can in Bastion, so it might take a bit.
Preparations to liberate Directus are now complete.
Special flourishes
I will now brief you on the Ustio 6th
Well,
Division's role
if we
in
look
regaining
at the
control.
Assault Horizon livery for Talisman, and if you make the hidden Pious a Bird emblem on his back visible, that'd actually be a great
This battle will determine our fate.
uh,
As the annihilation of
livery.
all enemy forces will mean liberation for the nation of Ustio. The enemy forces are primarily comprised of ground troops, but we have received information that, while not yet confirmed, there is also a squadron of high-tech enemy fighters. Your orders are to destroy the Belkan forces and liberate Directus. We can't afford to lose.
Operation Constantine, aka the Battle of Directus. May 13th, 1995. 1630 local time. Area Directus, capital of Ustio. He goes in the sounds of death. I feel sorry for Gelb too. Reiner, I think, is his name. He found the love of his life in Ustio and decided to stay here. But he's reminded of that day.
Start the operation. Release 5 sectors under Belkan control. Cypher, let's do this.
Although I love Diapason, the soundtrack for this, chef's kiss.
Locked on. Enemy armored
Yep.
vehicle destroyed. Roger, leave it to me. Fox 2.
I don't need you wasting the QAMs quite yet.
The tide should turn once they get their capital city back.
I hear the spells is coming on, never know.
Keep firing everyone tanks. We lit up. Don't go into it.
They were ringing all the bells,
Guns destroyed.
and he didn't hear them in his cockpit. He heard them as he was ejecting. He bailed out, and they were still ringing the bells.
Hasn't anyone seen him? Abandon Area 2. Reposition the battlefront immediately.
Especially if you manage to shoot down Reiner first instead of the captain.
What's our air squad damage?
Oh, he's writing another book? Nice.
Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar. Hostile mercenaries are doing as they please. Radar lock. Missile hit. I thought they were supposed to be our best.
Come on.
Approaching gun range. Enemy aircraft down. You saw the general at the chopper landing pad? Hurry up and get this bird in the air. We've already lost this city. I don't care. Just get us the hell out of Directus. The Belkan chopper is leaving the battlefront.
No, it's not.
Getting scared. Column 1, missile evaded. Locked on. Sam destroyed. We can't hold the battlefront. Retreat. Column 1,
Poor decision trying to lift the Demon Lord is to be about. Yep.
watch out. The enemy's tracking you on radar. They're firing indiscriminately.
No, I'm firing very discriminately. If it's Belkan, it's dead. Even if it's a tent, yes, because it's advancing the war effort. And I get paid for it. The most important reason.
The sound takes me back. Once out of this area, it's all over. This is Tank Company 3. We're being attacked by Belkan fighters. Somebody take them out for us. I've been hit by gunfire. Give us back our freedom! What's that bell ringing? It's one of the operations. Check into it.
There we go.
Allied mercenaries, huh? We owe you one. Thanks. This is our city. It doesn't belong here. Firing indiscriminately. Radar lock. Back inside. That's an order. It's too dangerous out here.
Okay, Vulcanmere. Get rid of your damn jamming.
This is the price we pay. Locked on. Bandits in gun range. Back to our city. Stand up and fight. Let's do it. Take back the city.
There we go.
Zone 2 engaging. What's wrong with you people? Civilians are not allowed.
Imagine being outmaneuvered by an A-10 because it's so damn slow king. Yep. That's not hard to imagine.
Bandits in gun range. People in the city have risen up and started rioting. Column 1, missile evaded. I got hold of my fuselage. Warning, the enemy's locked onto you. Radar lock. What's that sound? Is that a bell? I took a hit. Station in Area 1. Please respond. Narcotic. Status report. Facility damage confirmed.
Yep.
Dropping.
we go. All right.
It looks like all sectors have been liberated.
Clean sweep.
The city has fallen to the Allied forces. Any soldiers left, open up an escape route. We lost. No, we are here. We've been defeated. We got our city back. We've got a reason to fight. This battle's over.
Is it though?
Warning, warning. Enemy reinforcements approaching. What now?
Gel, Belkan Air Force, 5th Air Division, 23rd Tactical Fighter Squadron.
Let's take care of them.
Let's see with these cheap knockoffs and go home, buddy. Pretty much.
They're faster than anything we've come across. Commence intercept. It doesn't look like they'll let us head back to base unless we take out those two planes. You do. Stop that awful bell from ringing. Got it. Let me at 'em. There's two of them and there's two of us. That works in our favor. Works too. The city is in chaos. This is Gil 2. I'm hit.
Now he's definitely hearing the bells.
I know Cypher and Pixie can get the job done. Roger, leave it to me. Don't get too hasty now. Just fly as you always do. Right on luck.
Down he goes.
Expect the unexpected this time.
I think that that's another for these powerful Pratt & Whitney F-110 engines.
Go team. Mission
Yep.
complete. We've taken back this sector. Belka is no longer in control. Cypher, you hear those people screaming for freedom?
Farewell, rear mounted missiles. Yeah.
Directus is free of any threats now. Let's head back to base.
On May 13th, 1995, Ustio was finally liberated. The tide of war was about to change dramatically.
Belka's Ustio branch headquarters has fallen. Directus has been liberated. I just received a vintage bottle of Chateau Bouloise for the GOM team. It's a hard-to-find Cabernet. Perfect, I'd say,
Boulois.
for celebrating an occasion
You don't
such
pronounce
as
the
this.
S. It's Erusian. Okay. If I keep hitting every single yellow target I can, we might be able to make it to Mercenary by Mayhem. Let's take this Sapinish. Nice one.
The true nature of the war begins from this point forward. Accounts vary depending on the article and source. Everyone is a hero and a villain, and no one knows who is the victim and who is the aggressor. And what is peace? All questions commonly asked about any war in history. As the battlegrounds move to Belka, he is also thrust into the middle of this war. This is also where my interests shift from the war to him.
Operation Hellhound, May 17th, 1995.
Intelligence reports that Belka is developing nuclear arms and V2, a weapon of mass destruction. The Allied forces' top brass have decided to send troops across the Hydrian line into Belka to check for nuclear arms and secure resource interests. Centered on the ruined base of Gladysant, the Hydrian line, Belka's long line of defense, stretches 700 kilometers from Osia's southern border to the border of Sapphire. Situated at the peak of Mount Freya, the ruins of Gladysant have been transformed into a modern base with anti-aircraft artillery and powerful defense system. The Galm team's mission is to launch an aerial strike on Gladysant, opening the door to Belka for our ground troops. In all probability, this will be an extended operation. You will be able to refuel during the latter half of the mission. If you're low on fuel, temporarily withdraw from the battle and return to base. Good luck.
All right. Operation Hellbound, May 17th, 1995, 1620 local time. Area, ruins of Gladysant, Mount Evrea, South Belka. Yep, return line. I'm going to be using that a lot. Okay, so after we blow up the first section, I'm going to specifically hunt for yellow targets. I want to kill all the yellow targets before the mission ends, and if I go after other, like the other important green targets, I'll have too many points. So I won't be able to get all the yellows. Like inspecting nuclear weapons with missiles. Yep. Oh, it didn't go mushroom cloud? Don't worry, no nukes here.
Just stick with someone slick and you should get through this without a scratch. Are we really supposed to keep up with Cypher and Pixie on this mission? Enemy facility destroyed. I won't let them pass the Gladys. Keep the Allied forces out. They must hate our guts to put up something like this. Don't expect us to do the impossible. Radar lock. Sam destroyed. Looks like an ocean of bullets coming at us. Just don't bite the dust. Stop the Allied forces at Gladys. Belkan is just behind us. Enemy facility destroyed. I'm creeping in.
Damn it, it's
They
the
pick on
box.
small prey like us. Radar lock. This is close to my hometown. I won't let the Allied forces go any further.
Well,
Facility destroyed.
consider this, Belkan soldier.
This will be a springboard to
You
action.
took over quite a few Ustians' homes. I'd like to think that turnabout is fair play.
Radar lock. We've got plenty of ammunition.
AKA, don't start none, there won't be none. Ow.
This fortress is a pilot's worst nightmare. AA guns destroyed.
Kaboom.
Take out those planes. Status report. The area wall is destroyed. Its walls have royally crumbled. Sector E has been stripped of all functions. Well done. 40% of enemy forces are under our control. Follow the goal, team. Don't worry about the fire anymore. Dispatch all troops into battle. Looks like there's still some old ruins out here. Radar lock. Chopper down. The enemy has secured a supply route. They're flying in and out like crazy. Gom 1, you're close to the return line. Maintain your current heading to return to base and resupply. Gom 1, begin landing checks. You are cleared to land.
Alright.
You're coming in through. Gom 1, you are clear. It doesn't look like the Allied forces are planning to retreat. Pixie Roger.
So we're gonna go this way, get the yellow targets there, and then we'll head to Sector Bravo, or Charlie, up in the northwest to finish up the yellow targets over there. Then we'll start destroying anything we need to. Alright, one more path.
There's nothing of use there now. How much do we have to blow up for this to end? Doesn't look like things will calm down anytime soon. No matter how many we shoot down, they just keep coming. How many fighters have they sent here?
How many fighters? Enough.
Enemy attacks are too intense. There's no time to even pick a target. Warning, the enemy's locked onto you. Missile, break! Don't get shot down on the way back. Dropping, dropping. I've run out of missiles. Returning to rearm. The area's hardened has been invaded. It's time to pull out the waves and burn them up. Enemy planes are coming at us. Belkan fighters. Great. Perfect timing. Radar lock. Missiles? Our enemy's just fine.
Hello.
Missile warning. Too much rambling.
Pickles, pickle.
You got me in a sight again. Locked on. Doesn't look like this battle's ever gonna end. We already had our hands full with the ground forces. Now we've got fighter planes to deal with. Don't give the Allied forces all they can handle.
Alright.
80% of enemy forces are under our control. It's time to rock and roll. All planes, eliminate Gladysent. Watch out. The enemy's tracking you on radar. Missile hit. Enemy facility destroyed. Break missile. Call for support from other areas. SAM destroyed. There's no place left to take cover. We gotta fight. Missile break. They've even got an airport here. Looks like they're prepared for anything. Call 1, Fox 2. Approaching gun range. How are we supposed to survive if they take out our food supply? Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar. Missile launched. Missed. Shack on the target.
Can I get those regrets?
I can't bail out.
Oh boy.
There.
Yeah.
Gonna die. Approaching gun range. Gladyson's attack powers have been neutralized.
Alright.
Planes, return to base. Did something just flash?
The operation was a success. Gladysent has fallen. The Allied forces have broken through the Hydrian line, bringing the battle to Belka. I must inform you, however, that while you were on your mission, we received a report that the squadron attacking from Ustio's border was wiped out by a mysterious attack. We are currently investigating this incident.
Okay. So we got 17 yellows. Okay, so we're gonna go with Alpha. Save. We'll do one more mission.
Belka's second line of defense stretches across the Shane Plains in the central region of southern Belka. Centered on 2 anti-aircraft camps, this line blocks our refueling unit's air route and is already delaying our military plans. This operation will consist of attacks on enemy ground troops and engagements with enemy fighters. There will be 3 squadrons in total. You can decide which one to accompany. Alpha Team will be responsible for destroying enemy ground ordnance. Beta Team's job will be to eliminate air resistance and destroying enemy ground ordnance. Beta Team will eliminate air
Hey,
resistance.
Geo. Are we winning? Yeah, we're
Allied
winning.
Transport craft after each mission is completed. That is all.
Okay, so due to the larger presence of yellow targets, we're going with Alpha Team. Operation Dynamo, May 19th, 1995. 15:30 hours local time. Area Shane Plains, South Belka. I don't think more firepower is your problem. Bore sight was cool. Yeah, I do like the bore sight. But that's mainly because the targeting system is so janky. Ow!
Locked on. Tank destroyed. Missile break. Sam destroyed. Don't fly in like a damn fool. It's a death trap. But this meant to fight with hit and run tactics. Enemy ground troops have been defeated. The threat level has been reduced. Comm team, cover our transport planes until they're able to land. There they are. It's the Allied transport planes. Thank you for securing air superiority. What was that?
That's what?
Flashed again.
Wow, that's not good. All right, let's go, go, go!
Hold on. Incoming emergency message from Operations HQ. Enemy launching long-range attacks. Current airspace is within range. Now you tell us. Where should we fly? Transmitting projected enemy targeting coordinates. All units evade attacks and withdraw from airspace. Here comes an attack. Watch out. Plane 4 just vanished. Allied planes are disappearing from radar. Plane 6 is gone too. This is bad. Get out of here. Payload 10 is not responding. What's going on? That wasn't a missile. Comm team, check the enemy's estimated long-range attack coordinates via radar. Laser weaponry? Those damn Belkans? Roger, I'm on it.
Just in case. Get the cark out of dodge. I'm trying to. There we go.
Halo 5, respawn.
Okay, there we go.
Heading, just keep flying and keep an eye on your radar. You're almost out of the operation airspace. Stay on course
Okay,
to the south.
that's that way. Woo!
You're out of the danger zone. Comm team, return to base.
RTB.
Looks like we live to see another day, son. Welcome back.
That was a bad nightmare. We lost several of our members. Mercenaries like us are disposable to the guys in charge. But in the end,
That's playing fight.
we survived.
Ah. Alright. I think we're gonna call it here, because it's
The mission
almost 2
objectives were
hours.
achieved, but only through great sacrifices on our side
And
due to enemy laser
I'm getting
ordnance.
hungry.
Still, the best defense is offense. We're counting on you to help lead us to victory.
And we are now mercenary. You think we should go to Excalibur? Okay. I'm gonna need a quick break though. You would love to say up front, actually. Requires handle. Alright. Well, I don't know what that's for. But while the briefing goes, I'm gonna need to take another break.
We discovered that the unidentified laser weapon is a long-range offensive weapon, codenamed Excalibur. We believe it to be a Belkan anti-aircraft defense chemical laser weapon, developed as a missile defense system. According to our information, the strike zone is heavily guarded by a jamming facility and multiple anti-aircraft artillery units. Your objective is to destroy Excalibur. But to do that, you must first neutralize the jamming facility and the anti-aircraft artillery. Considering the importance of your target to the enemy, I'm afraid there's no way to avoid casualties from enemy resistance. In light of this, we've called in reinforcements for this mission. Work together with them to achieve the mission objectives.
Alright, I'm back. So this is Operation Judgment. Which, May 23rd, 1995, 1400 local hours. Area Tauberg, which is southwestern Belka. Okay, I'll still go for a lot of the yellow targets, but I'm not gonna worry too much if I miss a few. All right.
This is Comm Team's number 3. Name's PJ. I'll support you any way I can, Comm Team. Crow 1 to Crow 3. When are you planning to buy those flowers? Wait around too long and another guy's gonna steal them away from you, you know. This is no time to talk about my personal life. Looks like a handful of fighters have come to the rescue.
Woohoo.
The tanker's been destroyed. Approaching enemy territory. You're in dangerous airspace. All planes, break, break. Things started. Enemy aircraft approaching. Increase ETM output to level 3. Destroy all jamming facilities within the perimeter. Strip Excalibur of its defenses. Jamming facility 1 destroyed. Exit Crow 3. We get shot down and crash where I can't see. Roger. Leave it to me. We should be able to take out that sword if the comm team flies with us. Electrical charges surpass maximum value. Target confirmed. Laser emission distance has been calculated. Here comes an attack. All planes, break. Jamming facility 2 down. All planes, the lasers firing patterns can be estimated via radar. Use your radars. Increase power supply. Roger. Increasing power supply. Jamming facility 3 down. Just a little more. Cypher, they're gonna fire the laser. Pull out! This is Crow 2. Don't hold back. Get out there and blow up everything in sight.
Okay, I missed the bomb. That sucks.
All jamming facilities have been destroyed. The main facility is all we have left. All planes, attack Excalibur. Go for its power facilities and the cannon itself. Did you get a look at Cypher's metal? Today I'll be getting one just as shiny.
He thinks he's gonna get a medal. That's cute.
It's no good trying to fly inside Excalibur. It's surrounded by railway artillery. Give me some orders. I can't tell where the laser's aiming.
Oh. Whoa.
I'll attack again after breaking away. The next one will be a direct hit. Get away from those voltage cables if you want to live. Launch it. Railway artillery down. Locked on.
see here. At this point in the story, personally, despite being soldier to the end, would lean more towards mercenary here and destroy all the facilities because something like it can't be left. Yeah. I'm gonna make the transition to soldier starting with Inferno. Hofnug is where we're gonna make the switch. Inferno shall souls show their true soul standing. That's actually a pretty good quote there, or a line. Jesus. How much damage can that thing take? I'd use bombs, but it's too narrow of a target for me to accurately hit. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna go get this thing over here. Because now it can't shoot. All right. Pickle!
Gone 1, your special weapons are almost gone. Dropping. Confirmed. Elimination of target. We can even see it from here. Good job.
Alright. With that, we are halfway through Ace Combat 0. Because there's 18 missions, we just finished mission 9.
Cypher, you hear that warm welcome? It's the sweet sound of victory. Not bad for a group of misfits, huh? Well done. All planes, job well done. PJ, don't get too excited and crash, buddy. Yeah!
Although we didn't discover any nuclear facilities, Excalibur is no longer a threat. This can be considered a substantial victory for our side. Head Operations has recognized you as an indispensable component in this war, and expresses their utmost gratitude and respect.
Alright. Now we're gonna call it a stram. I'm just gonna... Alright, so, that will be it for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the, load screen on. And, see here, just there. Now you can see me. Okay, so, tomorrow, will be Dragon Age 2. It might be a little later than normal because the air conditioning people are coming out after work. Then we also, in the evening, we'll also be doing Red Dead Redemption 2. Saturday, The Witcher 3. Sunday will be Baldur's Gate 3 in the morning, then the MiG run of Ace Combat 7 in the evening. Then also, Monday will be Final Fantasy 9. Next Wednesday will be Horizon Forbidden West, and we will continue the Ace 7 MiG run. And then next week, Thursday, we will finish up the Belkan War. Because we only have 9 missions left. Anyway, I hope you had fun. Thank you again to Solitus Eversol for letting me use his fantastic Strangereal map as my loading screen thumbnail. I'm going to be using that for each game, although I will be customizing, depending upon what game we're actually playing, using the game's title. So for Ace Combat 2, it'll be the Ace Combat 2 title, and so on and so on. And a balance of the war so far. What do you mean by that, Gio? Like a summary until now? Okay. Well, I can do that. So the war started March 23rd, 1995. When Belka discovered resources in Ustio and the other Great Lakes territories. So they invaded Osea, Sapin, and Ustio. As well as a few other countries like Gibet and Fato. Osea rallied the Allied forces together, and for some reason Yuktabani decided to help out. Probably because Cold War stuff. Ustio hired some mercenaries, including the legendary soloing Larry Falk Pixie, alongside Cypher, as part of the... And they were formed into the Ustio 6th Air Force 66th Air Division Golem team. In April 2nd, 1995, Golem team was able to repel a was able to repel Belkan bombers heading to Valais Air Base. Then Golem was dispatched as part of Operation Rosalind to Sapin to break the Belkan supply lines. Then Operation Choker saw them clearing out Belkan air power in Area B7R, where they were ambushed by the elite Belkan Squadron Indigo. Don't forget about dates. Fair enough. After that, they participated in offensive campaign number 4101, where, as part of Operation Gelkanos, they, Cypher and Pixie destroyed the jamming and AA facilities at the entrance to the Futuro Canal. Then in Operation Varsity, they cleared the way to Directus by liberating the town of Solus Ortis. Finally, as part of Operation Constantine, Cypher and Pixie liberated the Usian capital of Directus in early May of 1995. They were attacked by the elite Belkan Gelb squadron, but it was too late, and Gelb was shot down. The Allied forces then prepared to invade Belka itself. Their casus belli was a flimsy, was the discovery of V2 in the Belka nuclear program, prompting them to launch a first strike on the Hydran line, aka Gladysant. Then a second campaign was launched to defeat the second Belkan line of defense at the Skane Plains, in which Cypher and Pixie destroyed the main anti-air base as part of Operation Alpha, or Alpha Team, only to be ambushed by the long-range Belkan laser strike from Excalibur. And finally, 23rd of May, Operation Judgment had the Ustian Allied the Allied forces with Golem and Crow team destroying Excalibur itself. Hence, Cypher earning the nickname, or earning reputation as the pilot who pulled Talborg's sword. So that's been happening in about 2-month time span. Things are looking good for the Allies. Yep. So we'll finish up the war next time. And I will see you guys. I'll go over a brief synopsis again at the start of the second half. But anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you guys tomorrow with Dragon Age 2, possibly, but definitely with Red Dead Redemption.